Hello YouTube world and air gun enthusiasts. I had some questions in regards to what I do with my barrels, and what in regards to when I mentioned slugging the barrel. What I do is I'll take a slug, preferably a slug, and you could use a pellet too, but a slug usually you get better feedback. So I'll take my cleaning rod and I'll push my slug through and I'll find the imperfections with the slug, and my cleaning rod, I'll mark my cleaning rod so I know exactly where that blemish is or that carbon buildup or whatever that spot is. I can work out that spot. Then I will go, usually I'll start off with this, wet sandpaper, maybe a 600 or 400. And I'll take one of these wire brushes here, and you can see how I unwound it. And I'll usually wind it this way, so when I'm cleaning, when I churn it, it'll spread this out and add more tension to that particular area. But whatever you do when you're using your cleaning rod, make sure you have the cleaning rod with the bearing at the tip, and you want this stuff to follow your rifling. You don't want to sand your rifling out. You just want it to float with your rifling. So that's important. You want to follow your rifling. And then I'll step it down to this stuff here is like a cleaning cloth from Amazon. I'll take a 177 or 22 wire brush, and I'll just wrap it around real tight so it fits in the barrel snug, and then I'll work it out. Usually at this point I'll spend a little more time up here at the choke with something that's not so aggressive. Then you could step down to, this is like a real fine polishing compound, and you go to the finer stuff, and then you're finishing. I don't necessarily always use this, but it takes time. But the results, you could really get barrels. You could work on your choke. You could take more choke out to try and get other ammunition to work correctly. And then when it's done, I'll usually take just a tiny little bit here and kind of just roll the barrel and kind of just polish that transition period from the crown to the rifling. Just kind of polish that just the tiniest little bit. You roll the barrel on your bench while you got your polish, your sanding paper in there, just to kind of, because you'll see lead build up on that. So that's kind of what I do. But most important thing is that you let your cleaners follow the rifling inside the barrel. You don't want to knock your rifling out. So in ballistol, I always use a lot of ballistol. In between every process, you want to clean the barrel between every process. So let me know if you have any other questions. That's what I talk about when I'm talking about slugging my barrels. Talk to you later. Bye.